Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we are talking about, is Valorant worth playing or worth coming back to in the year of 2022? Now, this might be an obvious answer because the game is very popular with a really high player base and player count that plays religiously every single day. It is always top charting on Twitch, so it could seem like a given to try the game out and play it because it is popular and everyone is really devoted to this game. But there is a lot of other things you have to think about when you want to come into a game like Valorant. Now, I have not played Valorant for 10 months. I recently got back into it, but even when I was playing Valorant 10 months ago, I was never super serious about it because there was other games that caught my attention that I played as well. So I just casually played Valorant. I never really tried gunning for the competitive scene. I just played casually. But coming back to Valorant in the year 2022 has really opened my eyes and really made me think about the other FPS games I was playing, and let me explain. Now, since I am in the content creation scene and I am trying to get my name out there and make this my full-time career, I have played a lot of other FPS games to see which one sticks with me the most. I played a lot of Call of Duty, Warzone, Apex, Halo, and a lot of Destiny 2. If you can see on my channel, I played a lot of Destiny 2 mainly. But in terms of all the other FPS games that I played, nothing came close to the feeling that I get playing Valorant, just because the skill gap and the ways to improve, how tangible it is to actually get to that skill and to improve, is the best feeling on planet Earth. And that's why I'm making this video. Now, if you come from a Call of Duty background and you come from an Apex background, even Destiny 2, and you play a lot of PvP Crucible, you would know that you always have that drive to be the very best. And in my opinion, games like Call of Duty, Destiny, not really Apex, because there's a really good competitive scene to that and there is a really great ranking system to Apex, so I'm not really talking about that exactly. But besides the point of being good, there's not much more objective to go beyond that, especially a game like Warzone. You get dubs and that's about it. But Valorant honestly has the best ranking system. It has the best motivation to keep getting better and keep playing better. And if you are a new keyboard and mouse player, or you come from a controller background, playing this game, it will smack you in the ass a couple of times, a couple of days, maybe even a couple of weeks. But once you get a hold of the controls, once you get a hold of the spray, once you get your crosshair placement going good, once you start doming headshots, it is the most satisfying game to ever play, and it is the most satisfying game to ever be good at. Now, this topic right here might be really subjective to certain kind of people, but since I am trying to be a content creator, like I said, playing games like Destiny, which already has a really strong solidified community and has been out for 7 years, and the player base is not even close to as big as a game like Valorant, it is really hard to get exposure from that game. Same with Apex and same with Call of Duty. It's just been out for so long. People are watching the people that they've watched from the very beginning. But if you are in the content creation scene and you do want to make a name for yourself, I feel like Valorant right now currently is probably the best game to get into because it is still a brand new game. Although it's been out for 2 years and that may seem like a long time, it is not close to as long as a Call of Duty lifespan and as a Destiny 2 lifespan and other games like that. But if you don't care about the whole content creation, you just want to be a really great player and you want to find a game that you can sink your teeth in and devote your time into and get really good at that game, in my opinion, Valorant is the best place to do it because it is so competitive. There is such a skill gap, but the thing is, like other games, it might seem impossible to reach that skill, to reach that level of potential. Valorant opens your mind to actually reach that, and it makes it seem tangible. And that's what I love about this game, because I started off being really bad at the game. I was garbage, and I still am not the greatest, but I could see visible improvements the more I keep playing, the more I keep trying to get better. I do see visible improvements, more improvements than I've ever seen with any other FPS game before. And in my opinion, that's the most rewarding part to play Valorant, just because there's so much potential to be unlocked within yourself, and it is a great game to get into. I also, really off topic, I love the map designs, color palettes, amazing. All the weapon skins are really well done, although they are really expensive. It is very satisfying to get a fully ranked up skin. It is the best feeling ever. All the melee weapons, the knives are really nice. It is inspired by CSGO. You can see it a little bit. Well, obviously it is, right? But it is just so satisfying to get nice skins in the game, to hit your headshots. It is such a great game to just get into, just devote your time. And because it is a Riot game, same with League of Legends, they literally put crack in the game, so you don't even gotta do much to get addicted. You play 1 or 2 games, you like it a little bit, next thing you know, you're playing 6 hours a day, and that's just how the game is. But going back to the main question, is Valorant worth playing in the year 2022? My answer is absolutely yes. This game is fantastic. You would love it. It is a little jarring to get into at first because there is so much things to learn, a lot of utilities, a lot of new operators to learn, a lot of new agents, I mean. But once you get the hang of it, And once you get things going, once you get a couple buddies, once you convince a couple buddies to hop on the game with you and you guys are playing games together, it becomes one of the best FPS shooters you will ever play. And I'm not just saying this, it literally is such a great game to get into. And obviously it isn't for everyone. You might not like the game at all, you might hate it, but it is definitely 100% a game that you should check out and not sleep on. Especially if you like FPS shooters, and especially if you like being competitive, it is a game you should 100% try. Even if you come from a controller background, even if you're new to keyboard and mouse and new to PC, it is a game that you should really check on. And if you don't, you're missing out. You're missing out big time. But yeah, that's about it. The ranking system's amazing, the gunplay is amazing, the skins, the map is amazing, the community is really great, the room to grow is amazing, the skill gap is so tangible and so reachable, which is also amazing. And that's kind of about it. That wraps up the video. Is Valorant worth playing in the year 2022? Absolutely, 100%. Yes. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Valorant content on the channel, do make sure to hit that sub button so you don't miss bangers. Always make sure to keep your heads up, kings. Let me know in the comments down below if you're coming back to Valorant or you're still playing or you're a new player. Let's have a discussion down there. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
I just wanna crash in the Benz in the trunk. Homies a fake, slash him, he can get ducked. Grapple him, buckle him, he can get bucked. Chop it and flip, make a whole lot of bucks. Slice him and dice her, bitch, she got no luck. I'm stuck in the mud, bitch, I'm stuck in the mud.